That's why we love her. She's old, so she's allowed to be OP. Spellweaver. Ooh. Restriction Arcane Warrior. Okay. Were there only 2? I could have sworn there were 3 drakes. How many, Oh, look, Roland's cologne. Nice! A bottle of cologne. This was Roland's nice way of telling you that your body odor is offensive. But he got it for our birthday, so that's okay, I guess. Alright, how many of the Drake scale do we have? 5. Alright. Let's see. Is there anything else over here? No? This is pretty interesting, whatever we have over here. Wait, is there more? Yeah, there's more over here. Oh, Rory leveled up. We should take care of that real quick. Raise his strength up to 42, bring his constitution up to 16. I think his dexterity is where it should be. Expert survival. Yeah. Yeah, let's bring up Rory's shield wall. There we go. What's up here? What's that hanging up? What's that hanging up in the ceiling? Dragon egg.
Watch out!
Oh, another Drake. Yes.
As you like.
And a mage. Cultist enchanter. Yeah. Throw up a force field. Ow! Darn it! Oh, no good. No good, no good, no good. No good. Alright, everybody attack. Attack that thing. Meanwhile, I need to revive Angela's cat. Oh gosh, that was terrible. Angelus, wake up. Wake up, buddy. I need you to take down this cultist enchanter, quick.
Immediately.
Oh, would you... Do you mind?
We must go.
Not sure how much.
Angelus, throw up a...
Much longer I can
Oh my gosh.
hold.
and get him.
No. Group heal, group heal. Everyone keep attacking the cultist enchanter. And, yeah, win,
As
group
we
heal.
hold your left flank.
Oh, good. Rory. No, Rory. No, Rory. No. I got you, Rory.
I'll do so.
This should be
Heal
easier.
that enchanter now. Thank you.
Watch out!
As you say.
Weapons at the ready.
I try to be merciful.
Looks like this part looks like they got a lot more difficult. There's not things are not quite the walk in the park that they were before after all.
My strength is waning.
You just tried to disappear, honey.
Now we go into battle.
Only
I'll
one
cut
shall
you.
stand.
I will cut you. Oh yeah.
As you wish.
Good. Ooh, I should save after that. I really should. Oh, I can't save right now. Because our... Oh, Sky's dead. We'll pick him up in a second. First Blight, Chapter 3. And a Dragon Egg. Expert Dwomer. And a Life Drinker. +3 magic, +4 spell power, improves blood magic. Okay. I don't know what those were doing inside the egg. But whatevs. And one more drink scale. Okay. So you need to make sure that you get all 6 of the Drake scales that are found in this cavern, because they will be very useful to you later in the game, which you will see once we get back to Denerim. For now, yeah, just make sure you explore this place thoroughly so you can acquire all of the Drake scales. Onward. I think we're going this way. Yeah. We've pretty much searched through. Good. And now we can... Here, let me throw up
Let's get
haste.
started.
Come on, everybody. Oh, you've got injuries. Take a Mabari Crunch. Can you take a Mabari Crunch? Maybe not. I guess not. Oh well. Whatever reason, I can't feed my dog. That's okay.
Tell me.
Alright, Liliana. Now this place might have some more traps, so just use caution. Like
Trap
right over
right
there. Can I call it or what? Come on, you
Ed.
guys. Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna have to swap to my staff. There's a lot of traps here. That mage is gonna get on my nerves if I'm not careful.
On my way.
No! Seriously? Kill that mage now. Good job, Liliana.
Now we go into battle.
Alright, battle it is then.
This should be easy enough. Right. On your guard!
Blocked? Blocked by what? I have a straight shot. Fine. You know what? Here. There we go.
Make him be praised.
Fire crystal. Alright. Good job, everybody. This one's right up your alley, Liliana.
It's done.
Leather gloves, hardened leather gloves, and a cultist archer,
I'll do it.
and a wooden crate, and another wooden crate, and another wooden crate. More caverns. Hopefully we're getting close to the ashes. Maybe. Ooh. More mist. More fog. Hello. Colgrim.
Stop! You will go no further!
Says who? Oh, is that so?
You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more! You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
I have come for the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
You did this all for an ancient relic. Know this, stranger. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
What are you talking about? Fine. If that's the case, I wish to see this arisen Andraste.
None but the disciples may approach Andraste. She is not ready yet. But when the time is right, she will descend upon the nations in fiery splendor, and all will know her.
Okay.
But perhaps there is a way to make up for your recent transgressions.
Why do you suddenly want to cooperate with me?
It may be because I believe in second chances. All of us stumble through the darkness before being found and shown the light. Perhaps, through Andraste's mercy, her greatest enemy will become her greatest champion.
Or perhaps you're just delusional.
You know nothing! Andraste revealed herself to us! We are her chosen! To arms, my brethren! Andraste will grant us victory!
Yeah, you kinda snapped. You need a timeout. Force field. Uh-oh. Cultist mage. Alright, you guys attack this one, and Angelus will cage this one.
This should be
Yeah, just keep playing.
Let's get started.
Is that
Fulgrim's out.
all you
Right.
got?
There we go. Ooh. Win. Careful now.
This should be easy enough.
Liliana, careful.
Here!
Get away from Liliana, Fulgrim.
As you wish. Time for some fun.
It's alright, Fulgrim. I'll send you to the real Andraste.
Watch out! On your left side! Go with the maker!
Right.
Die!
And devour soul.
Let's get started.
Nice. Ooh. Fate's Edge, Chevalier's Mace, Cultist Armor Gloves, Cultist Armor Plate, and Colgrim's Horn. This horn, emblazoned with a modified chantry symbol, belonged to Father Colgrim of Haven, when he wished to commune with the high dragon that he believed to be Andraste reborn. This horn would sound out of the mountaintop. You sound this horn from the top of the mountaintop, overlooking the village of Haven, to summon the high dragon. So... okay... Lesser nature self. We are running out of spots for our inventory. I might have to toss some things that we don't need in a moment. Okay. But we must continue on. Come on, Angelus. Wow. Win, you must be freezing. Win's a tough girl. She's a tough lady. Oh, hello. Aha. Well then. So if I understand this correctly, it seems that these cultists believe that High Dragon up there is Andraste. Which I think our group believes the cultists are just delusional.
Playful music soothes the savage beast, but I'm not going to test that theory.
Oh, I'm not afraid. It wouldn't want to eat me anyway. Tough and stringy. You, on the other hand, ought to be worried.
Yeah, well, so, yeah, the High Dragon is what the cultists believe is the Andraste. Believe is Andraste reborn. I don't think we buy it. I mean, Angelus is a believer of the Maker and a believer of Andraste, but I don't think that, he believes what the cultists believe. So, there it is, right there. If you want to fight the dragon, you are going to have to use Kolgrin's Horn. And that will summon the dragon to you, and it'll attack you. But we're not going to fight that dragon right now, because it's one of the most difficult monsters, one of the most difficult bosses in the entire
Ask
game.
away.
So we're gonna save. We're gonna come back later. Yeah, because we are quickly running out of inventory space. Is anything back here? It's okay, because I feel like we're very close to the end of this fun run. Oh, lava. Hello. This is a really pretty game. I know a lot of people who played Dragon Age Origins, even when it was released, was complaining that the graphics were not that great. I disagree with them. I think the graphics for this game are fine. For its time, especially. Ooh, what do we have here? The Gauntlet. What is in the Gauntlet? Hopefully we don't have to fight a Minotaur or anything.
My friend, now that it seems we'll spend some time together, would you tell me about yourself?
Rory, you really picked the weirdest times to get into these intimate conversations. But whatever, we're bonding. I mean, I guess it goes to show what type of relationship Rory and Angelus has. You know, they're just bashing heads, slicing, cutting off cultists by the necks, and, you know, blood and gore. And he's like, so Angelus, my love, let's talk. And that's just the type of relationship that they have, and I find that quite endearing, to be perfectly honest. Meanwhile, Liliana and Wynn are like, is this really a good time for... You know what? Whatever. You guys can do it. Do whatever you guys want to do. Sure. I can tell you about myself a little bit more, Ori. I grew up in the city. Denerim, actually.
In the alienage, I assume? I've never really been there when I was in Denerim, but I've heard of the harsh conditions your people live in.
Yeah, humans don't really wander there.
So I've heard. It's a shame that your people are treated with such indifference. But what can you tell me about it? How was your life there?
Well... Should I mention that I was gonna get married? I don't know if I really want to mention that to him right now. I did what I had to do to protect myself and my loved ones.
Sometimes we have to do things we hate to achieve a greater good. I am sorry for you. But at the same time, I see that what you did does not define who you are, and I'm honored to follow such a leader.
Oh, well, thank you, Rory. Rory is so sweet. I love how much care they put into designing Rory. They did a fantastic job with him. I love these random these random conversations we get into, even though we're in the middle of a dungeon delve. But that's okay.
We must be close. This is holy ground. I can feel it.
Do you feel that? This place is practically infused with magic.
I shall.
Another dagger. And a vase. Studded leather armor and Andraste's arrows. Interrupt spellcasting. Yes, please. And a book.
I bid you welcome, pilgrim.
I was gonna go after the book. Alright, fine. Who are you?
I am the Guardian, the protector of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I have waited years for this.
Really? Are you going to ask us to choose something wisely off of a table? 'Cause I don't know if I necessarily have time for that. Why have you been here for... Oh, wait, for me?
You are the first to arrive in a very long time. It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
I see. The Imperium is no longer as powerful as it once was.
Ah, is it not? Then perhaps this is the beginning of the end.
Who are the men who have taken over the rest of the temple?
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise.
So is the dragon not Andraste then?
No. Our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return.
That's what I figured.
The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste. A true believer would not require audacious displays of power.
Yeah, that's what Angelus believed. How did the belief spread to the rest of the disciples?
It began with an ancestor of the one known as Colgrim. He saw himself as a new prophet, preaching the rebirth. Some disagreed with him. I heard their cries of pain and loss, which were quickly silenced.
Would you like me to get rid of these disciples?
The Maker will sit in judgment of them when the time comes.
Okay. Tell me more about the disciples.
When my brethren
already
and
asked
I
this question.
carried Andraste from Tevinter
We
to
already
this
heard this.
sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere
Okay,
her memory
yeah, I know.
and guard her.
Yes.
I have watched generations of my brethren take up
Okay.
the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task.
Okay.
But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise.
And what about you? Who exactly are you?
I am all that remains of the first disciples. I swore I would protect the urn as long as I lived. And I have lived a very long time.
That does sound pretty dull. The first disciples? Did you know Andraste?
Did anyone really know her, save the Maker? She would sometimes spend weeks alone in meditation, often without food or water.
Wow. So this guy claims to have actually met in the flesh the Andraste. This is pretty amazing for Angelus. He's kind of beside himself. This is pretty cool stuff. Assuming this gentleman is not lying, and I don't know if Angelus necessarily has any reason to believe that he is. He seems legit. Please tell me more about Andraste.
I cannot express in words my love for Andraste. You must seek her out for yourself. Everyone must.
Fair enough. How is it possible that you've lived so long?
I made a vow to Andraste and to the Maker. My life is tied to the ashes. As long as they remain, so will I.
What can you tell me exactly about the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
You already know that the urn contains the remains of the prophet Andraste. What else is there to tell?
Let's not waste time. So how do I get to the urn?
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
I need the ashes to cure a noble man.
Still, you must prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The Gauntlet does that.
Okay.
If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not...
What is the Gauntlet?
The Gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the false. You will undergo 4 tests of faith, and we shall see how your soul fares.
Can you tell me anything else about this Gauntlet?
You will understand what it is when you face it.
Alright, very well. I will enter the Gauntlet then. I mean, I guess I don't have much of a choice, do I?
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. By the time you reached Shiane, she was broken, brutalized. You were too late.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me, Pilgrim, did you fail Shiane?
Wow, she knows about what happened back at the Alienage at the very beginning of the game, during our Origins story. Do I want Angelus to be kind of doubtful of how things went down in the Alienage? I could say no, Vaughn is the villain, not me. But I kind of want Angelus to be a little vulnerable here. I kind of want the story to be that this spirit, well, I don't know, he's not a spirit, but this guardian managed to discover Angelus. I wouldn't call it his greatest regret, but the one of the main things that's been bothering him, that's been making him, that's been sort of a burden for him, something that he's been worrying about ever since his whole journey, his whole adventure began. So I kind of want to answer him a little bit as in a way that shows that he's sort of doubting. He sort of is doubting himself. Yes, I should not have let her be taken in the first place.
Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
Sometimes we have to be strong enough to make difficult choices.
Accept your failings, but do not let them govern your life.
You could not have known what would happen. You did what you thought was best.
Aww.
And what of those that follow you?
Roland, Knight of Highever, you still feel the helplessness of not being able to save the lives of the people of the castle you were guarding.
Yes, I do. I felt powerless and helpless back then.
And you still doubt yourself. Or is that not the reason for your countless sleepless nights?
This conversation is over.
Ask your question, Guardian. I am ready.
You are ever the advisor, ready with a word of wisdom. Do you wonder if you spout only platitudes, burned into your mind in the distant past? Perhaps you are only a tool, used to spread the word of the Circle and the Chantry. Does doubt ever chip away at your truths?
You framed the statement in the form of a question, yet you already know our answers. There is no sense in hiding, is there? Yes, I do doubt at times. Only the fool is completely certain of himself.
Interesting.
And you? Why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear. When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
Oh.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
I find that part really interesting. Depending on who you have in your party when you reach this man, he pretty much goes to each one of them and speaks to them about stuff that may be a burden to them as well, that may be something that they have doubts for. And I think that he was pretty much spot on with Angelus and Rory. And Wynne even told him that, I like what Wynne said, like only a fool is completely certain of himself. And said that she also too had doubts. And then he kind of, I kind of don't know about what he said to Leliana. I think I'm more inclined to believe what Leliana said. She claims that she didn't make all that stuff up. She didn't make anything up to get attention. She honestly, truly believed in her heart that the Maker did speak with her. And you know what? I believe her. I actually, even though the Guardian seemed to be consistent about everyone else, I don't know. I think I actually believe Leliana when she says that she believes that the Maker did speak to her, and she wasn't doing it just for the attention. I'd like to believe that, at least.